Today, get everyone out on the ice today, get the legs going, and hopefully everyone comes flying. I think obviously we know what the last break did to us. We're not naive to that situation, so we got to come out, be ready to play, and if we play like the last 2-3 games, we'll be fine. And the consistency's been a struggle for us, and myself included. So hopefully we can continue that and keep the ship going in the right direction. As the last couple of games, we need to get on a 5, 6, 7 game roll here, and now's the time.
You lose your leading goal scorer, that is going to sting. They look to you for goals. How does this create opportunity for you, and what do you look to do maybe in the absence of Ryan?
Yeah, I mean, you can't replace a guy like that. I mean, that goes without saying. He just does everything. He goes under the radar, but he plays every special team, every situation. So, obviously there's a hole to fill, and guys are going to step up, and it's going to be exciting, I think. To get a chance to play on a power play with Draisaitl and McDavid and guys like that, Lucic, is pretty cool, and a great opportunity. You got to bring your best work ethic, and it'll be fun. I think even a little bit on the PK too will be exciting, and in an absence like Nuge, a lot of guys are gonna have to step up, myself included, and good opportunity for a lot of guys.
What do you want to try to accomplish on that power play, getting the first power play? I do hear the bumper guy.
Yeah, you know what? Honestly, I think we just got to find some chemistry to get this thing going. I think we have so much talent and so much zone time. Our entries are great. We do so many good things. We just haven't had the results. So when that happens, we're going to have to switch things up a little bit, and guys are going to be in and out. And right now it's my opportunity, I guess. So just go in there, be hard on pucks, converge on rebounds. Obviously, the guys on the flanks are, obviously elite players and, some of the best players in the league. So those guys control the puck and just try to get open and do the right things. And it's going to be a lot of fun, good opportunity. And it's pretty special to get to play with players like that and try to make the most of it.
You've been bumped to
another break. How do you guys try to do the opposite of what happened after you guys came back from the Christmas break?
I just think remind ourselves how we finished the break just before that. Those 2 games that we put together, I thought we played really well. So these are 3 crucial games for us coming up, and tonight's another huge 2 points for us to keep moving up to where we need to be. So I think for us, just forget about what happened in the last break, just figure out how we're going to play these next 3 games.
From that Nashville game on to the end of that week, what were you guys starting to do better, and where was the game coming that you say you want to replicate that?
Well, I think our PK's been really good. I thought our PK was really strong those games, and I thought our 5-on-5 play was really strong, and I thought, we were doing everything that we put together before that one break, getting pucks deep, using our size, playing sound defensively, getting key saves when we need them, breaking out clean, playing faster. I mean, I thought we played a really good game against Vegas. They're a fast team, and I thought our team kept up with them. We played a fast-paced game. We broke out clean, and we did everything we could to win that hockey game. So we just got to keep doing those things, and I think we'll be successful these next 3 games.
Sorry if you were asked about this, but you just lost your leading goal scorer, and that's obviously going to sting for guys that are looked to score goals. Everybody just kind of need to pick up their share a little bit.
Yeah, I think so. I think Nuge has probably arguably been our best player all year. He's been really good, so it's a tough loss for us. I feel bad for Nuge. We're going to miss him a lot. Like you said, he's our leading goal scorer right now, and he's probably been our most consistent player all around. So, you know, we're going to miss him in the middle. It's a tough loss. I just feel bad for him because, you know, I feel like he hasn't got a break here. You know, he's been up and down injury, I guess, the last couple of years. So I wish he can play a full year and actually get the year he wanted to probably.
Morning, Todd.
Morning. Oh, got your radio voice going, hey?
Matches the face. Whew. A thought on, unfortunate with Nugent Hopkins, but, Ryan Strome's played a little on the wing, played a little at center. Is there an opportunity here for him to maybe step up, given the absence that's going to be created for Nugent Hopkins?
Well, that opportunity is there, obviously, with Nuge going out for a number of players. You're talking about Stromer in particular, and we've said this a number of times, we need a little bit more from him. So step up or arrive are two different things, and we need him to be productive, not only offensively but create chances for other players. And there's been times where that line's been pretty good over the last few games, and there's other times where we need more. So you asked about an individual specifically, I addressed that, but I think everybody has to pick up the slack when you lose that type of player.
Just to follow up on Strome, when he has his game going and he's offensively dangerous, what sorts of things do you see him doing that maybe on other nights he gets away from?
First of all, shooting the puck. He puts himself in a position where he can shoot it, and he's got a tremendous release. It's actually pretty accurate. So put yourself in a position to shoot it, and secondarily, in and around the blue paint, you get your nose over the puck and you're retrieving and finding loose stuff. That's from an offensive perspective. From a defensive perspective, just skating through the middle of the rink and controlling the pace of the game, which a lot of centers have to do now. And now that he's in that middle, he'll need to do that more without Nuge there.
Darnell Nurse is obviously providing you with some offense. Did you see that in him the whole time, or has this been a bit of a surprise? And what do you like to see from him on the power play?
Well, we've seen Darnell's game continually grow and rise, if you will. And you asked, not you in particular, but the group asked me, about segments and steps that he needs to take. We talked about him finding ways to finish offensively. Very good with rushing the puck up the rink, but what happens from the blue line in? We're starting to see some success in that area now. So credit to him. His game has segmentedly got better. Power play wise, he's hot right now. He's been on it before, granted not very much, but we just want him to relax back there and play. And if it's going well, then it'll continue. If not, then we'll put him back in the spot where he's had his success lately and turn him loose.
Are you guys coming back from this break any different than you did from the Christmas break? Done anything different, or is it just a matter of going out there and playing?
Well, we talked a little bit about that yesterday. The practice was geared differently than it was after the Christmas break. It was all about pace and quickness and tempo yesterday, not as much grinding. We did more grinding coming back after the Christmas break, but keep in mind, when we went to Winnipeg and we played that first game after the break, we skated, the effort was there, everything was good. Our minds weren't real sharp, and it cost us. And then, of course, we didn't play well after that for a little while, but I don't think that we can paint every break with the same brush. We don't know what causes good play and bad play all the time coming out of a break, but we did adjust things, and now tonight, just play. Don't overthink things. Let's be aggressive. Let's go. If we make mistakes, we'll make them, but we'll try and fix them as we go. But be aggressive and play on your toes.
When there's not a large book on a player, how do you approach it? I'm speaking of Brock Besser, a guy who's played like 50 games but has 22 goals this year. What's the approach of when you don't know a lot about a player on how to stop him?
Well, we're starting to know more and more about Brock. In fact, I watched Brock play junior. He played in the same team as my son, so I've got to see him play since he was 18. So we do know a little bit about him, but he's that good. He has that unique ability of changing the angle of a shot, the timing of a release, confidence, puts it in the net. There's areas that he has more success in than others, so we've got to be aware of that. But when you put all your focus on one individual, and I know he's got a big chunk of their goals, you have a tendency to get bit by the rest of them. And 22 and 33 still play on their team, and they're playing very well. So they're very capable of winning a game on their own as well. So we're going to look at the Canucks as a whole, not just Brock Besser. Okay.